Hey everybody, we are back with another video on high performance audio, and this time we're going over the new Clear MG from Focal. This new open back headphone follows in the footsteps of the original Clear, and ever since we reviewed that one back in 2017, the Clear became one of our favorite headphones to use for critical listening sessions here at Audio Advice. So when Focal sent us this new retuned version with all magnesium drivers, we were very excited to check this out. After watching this, if you want even more, we do have an in-depth written version of this review at audioadvice.com where we go even deeper into our performance tests with different tracks. So if you're interested, be sure to check that out as well. Now let's get started. All right, while this one certainly looks different compared to the original Clear that came out back in 2017, I can already tell the Clear MG shares a lot of the same technology and the superior craftsmanship as the original version, and that's probably because the original design was inspired by Focal's $4,000 flagship model. Having said that, the Clear MG weighs in right under a pound and is hand-built from fine premium materials in the same Burgundy, France-based facility as Focal's most expensive high-end open back model, the Focal Utopia 2020. Focal uses the same headband, yoke, and ear cups in each model. The differences between the models are mainly the dome material, the ear cushions, and the colors. In terms of the way it looks, the Clear MG features fine chestnut leather and microfiber materials on the headband and the ear pads. And of course, as the name suggests, this headphone has Focal's special 40mm M-shaped all magnesium full range driver. One of the biggest differences that stands out here for me is the ear cups. They have a totally unique honeycomb grill. It features a really cool aluminum pentagon pattern that is unlike any other headphone in Focal's lineup. I like the sharply defined geometry of this honeycomb grill on the exteriors and the inside of the ear cups. And at the center of the new pattern is the Focal logo on the outside of both ear cups, and this reminds me of the original classic Clear design. I especially like the way Focal etched the word magnesium on each of the ear cups. This lets everyone around you know you're doing some serious listening with these. Overall, I think Focal did a fantastic job blending the sophisticated classic look of the original Clear with these more up-to-date modern aesthetics. Similar to all of the models in Focal's lineup, a premium headphone case is also bundled with the Clear MG. It's a rigid woven cloth case that matches the Clear MG's chestnut and mixed metal aesthetics, and it does a good job protecting your investment with room to accommodate all the included accessories. Inside the box, there's one 4-foot headphone cable with a 1/4-inch adapter, a 10-foot balanced 4-pin XLR cable, and a 3.5mm female to 1/4-inch male adapter included. Now, let's talk about comfort. The pads are 20mm thick memory foam wrapped in a perforated microfiber material. Now, when I put these on, not only are they extremely comfortable, but the 1mm micro perforations help give an impression of open space and extended soundstage. Along with the open back design, the Clear MG is meant to create the sensation of listening to speakers in a room as opposed to headphones. It weighs about 16 ounces, and while the premium build quality is top notch on this, it remains comfortable after longer listening sessions. The solid aluminum yoke provided a lightweight, strong, yet flexible clamping force on my head that almost made the pressure points seem like they disappeared. I think this is because the yoke pivots and allows for a wide range of adjustments, so it molded to the shape of my head quite well. Each step clicks into place, making finding a perfect fit easy. The headband is also memory foam wrapped in the same perforated microfiber material as the ear pads. So as soon as I put these on, it was clear these are some of the most comfortable headphones I've ever tried. Having slightly larger ear cups generally provides more room in the chamber for your ears to stay cool for longer, and Focal extends this design principle across their entire line. But for audiophile grade open back headphones below $2,000, I like how Focal goes the extra mile here by adding special acoustic treatments within the ear cups that follow the curves of the speaker drivers to enhance high frequency reproduction and a fantastic ceiling condition. Once you have them on, you can tell these are a great example of fully open back headphones. And by that, I mean you can hear everything going on around you. And of course, everyone around you will also be able to hear what you're listening to as well. This provides a spacious sound field, but I wouldn't recommend the Clear MG in a shared workspace. Now, if there is one thing Focal understands extremely well, it is great speaker driver technology and how to work with the best lightweight materials in the world to improve rigidity, weightiness, and damping. With their flagship Utopia, Focal deployed a full-range M-shaped dome with a beryllium driver, which is one of the most arduous metals in the world due to its extreme rigidity. The original Clear benefited from all of the research and development that went into the Utopia, so it featured a similar 40mm driver that was made from a combination of magnesium and aluminum and a new copper voice coil. However, the Focal Clear MG has been updated and enhanced with a new speaker driver cone material. It took Focal 4 years of research and development to refine the process of crafting a pure all-magnesium cone for the full-range driver for this headphone. This new alloy, combined with Focal's special M-shaped dome, allows this speaker driver to be even lighter and more rigid than the Clear's original magnesium aluminum composite driver. In Clear MG, the high-performance driver can present a full range of frequencies from 5 Hz to 28 kHz for deep bass extension and a maximum sound pressure level of 104 dB for more precise dynamic range in the mid to high frequencies. The updated driver also gives the Clear MG an advantage in the power needed. They are 55 ohms compared to other high-end headphones that can be as high as 80 ohms. So while the headphone of this caliber will benefit from a better external amp, a lower impedance means this will run okay on your phone. Even so, I highly recommend pairing the Clear MG with a better headphone amp, as this one is totally capable of showing off anything you change in the signal path. In fact, we have another great video that explains what a headphone amp is and why you need one, and we put a link to that in the description, so be sure to check it out if you're interested. After breaking in the Clear MG for a few days, I used the 1/4-inch headphone cable that comes in the box with the iFi IDSD Diablo DAC headphone amp connected to a laptop, and I streamed high-res audio with Qobuz. Then I connected the Clear MG directly to an iPhone for comparison. Pairing this headphone up with a proper DAC headphone amp allowed the Clear MG to reproduce its deep 5 Hz bass response with the resolution the human body can really feel. With an impressive high-frequency range of 28 kHz, Clear MG had enough headroom in the mid-range and the top-end extension to sing clearly, transparently, and with genuine neutrality. And as open back headphones go, I was really impressed with its wide open soundstage. The neutral sound signature warmed up by just a bit of the deep, resolute bass response and the dynamic details that made listening to music simply come alive. If you want to experience the natural, wide open sense of presentation, the dynamic energy, and that airy yet neutral top end, then you got to check out Fleetwood Mac's Tango in the Night, which was recorded in 1987 as the band's 5th and last studio album. The entire album from front to back really showed me how spacious the Clear MG is on vocals, stringed instruments, and rhythm sections, as voices and lead guitars seem to almost float outside of my head. Bass seems to go deeper on the Clear MG as well. It really shines on acoustic bass, where you can hear even more of the rich harmonics. And I really think the Clear MG is incredibly neutral across the whole audio spectrum. So if you're looking for a top-end sizzle, these are not for you. They're completely honest to the music. I also felt the Clear MG was more dynamic than before. From top to bottom, the dynamic parts of a track seemed to be jumping out more, while it was also easier to hear the nuance and subtle details in the softer passages. There are still some closebacks that can portray more dynamics, but as our standard, we greatly prefer the sound of openbacks for critical listening. On a product like the Clear MG, you get a real sense of openness with sounds that float all around your head and even to the outside, something that's just not possible to the same degree with closed-back headphones. In fact, we have a great article that covers the major differences between open-back and closed-back headphones, so be sure to check that out. After testing the Clear MG, I am more convinced than ever that Focal is still one of the absolute top players in the headphone game today. As impressed as our team was with the original Clear, the Clear MG is absolutely worth the sub $1,500 price point. I mean, the high costs of premium beryllium drivers and higher end products like the Focal Utopia 2020 can place audiophile performance beyond most people's reach. So if you're considering a pair of high-end headphones below $2,000 to let you listen to music more critically, then you have our seal of approval to splurge on the Clear MG. If you are a critical listener, I think the sound signature, or lack thereof, will be deeply satisfying for detail-oriented music, and the benefits of having all magnesium drivers means you'll have one of the most neutral sounding headphones available while preserving a balanced reproduction of your music. They're more comfortable by a wide margin, they come with a better selection of cables, and they just look so cool. And as I mentioned earlier, you can drive the Clear MG with a smartphone, but if you want to get the most out of these, pair them up with your home system, a good headphone amp, or any of the great DAC headphone amps on the market. But what do you think about this new open back headphone and all the upgrades to the magnesium drivers that Focal has done here? Is this something you would use for critical listening? If you have any experience with the original Clear, let us know in the comments below. Also, if you want to learn more about our evaluation after watching this, our in-depth written version of this review is on audioadvice.com, and we go into even more detail about how these headphones perform with different tracks. If you have any questions on the new Clear MG or any other home audio or home theater gear, just give us a call. Chat with us on audioadvice.com or stop into one of our award-winning showrooms and experience these headphones for yourself. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell so you don't miss the latest home audio or home theater content, and we'll see you next time.